These lands are essentially underwater in some form or fashion about 9 months out of the year, but it's not just a benefit to agriculture, but it's a huge benefit to the environment as well. Cordua comprises around 10,000 acres, about 67 landowners in total. Rice is probably 8,500 acres of that. A little bit of pasture, a few tree crops. The system is quite long. It's about 19 miles on the main canal. We have a shared diversion with Cordua Irrigation Company after the construction of the Guerra Dam. We still share that today. We also transport water for Ramirez Water District, which is the northern boundary of Cordua. Having a constant, reliable source of water is key. In Yuba County, agriculture is its #1 industry. We're protected from droughts by having a sufficient water supply. So we keep the whole ag economy constantly going in the county, which benefits not just the rice farmer, but it's all the ancillary businesses, truckers, crop dusters, rice dryers, you name it, all have a reliable source of revenue year after year. The construction of New Buller's Bar Dam added huge reservoir storage. Cordua signed a supply contract in 1972 with the Yuba County Water Agency then for a continuous supply of water, which is how we operate today. So we don't have to worry about reduced flows in the river during summertime or long droughts. So there's always water available thanks to the agency. For the early 30s was kind of a growth of the duck hunting boom, essentially. Cordua had early duck clubs in it, had a good supply of winter water. We didn't realize it at the time, but there was a mutual benefit that was forming even way back then. And if you remember, we used to burn our rice fields immediately after harvest. There was a phase down to that in the early 90s, but we had learned that flooding the rice fields in the winter to decompose that rice straw that we used to burn was good for the farmer because it gave them an option, but it was hugely beneficial to waterfowl. We saw increases of ducks, geese, swans, every type of shorebird would show up in here just for that fact.